Well, nice to meet you, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
When you come into a program like this, especially one that has, I think there's like 12 or 13 scholarship receivers on the roster right now, what are your expectations and goals your first year here? Because it is hard to get on the field at any place like Florida State as a true freshman.
Oh, yeah. As a freshman, I'm just trying to fight for reps. 1 or 2 reps, just trying to, build my way up the depth chart, trying to make, the best thing possible for myself in this season.
Down here, sorry. Hey, I know we talked about it during, your recruiting process. You were a guy who committed, never really wavered on that. It was always going to be Florida State once it was. I guess why was that? What was it about Florida State that just there was never really any wavering whatsoever in your recruitment?
I would say Florida State has been on me the hardest throughout my whole recruitment process. Ever since I opened up again in January, they've been the most on me. I had the best relationship with Coach Norvell and Coach Dugans, and that kind of made my choice be a no-brainer.
We'll go to Chris on the other side.
What is it about the offense that appealed to you? What is it as a wide receiver that you feel you do well that fits what they do as an offense?
I feel like I fit in well. I think of myself as an explosive player, so therefore, I feel like I can move around in different positions, not be just a cookie. It's not a cookie cutter offense. So bouncing around really means a lot to me. Versatility, playing different spots, different receiver spots, slot, outside, run different routes. So I feel like that's why I fit this offense.
I know it's early in the process, but there's a lot of veteran receivers in the room. Who have you got to and kind of gravitate towards to talk to and learn about college and just how to play in the offense?
Probably so far, Ja'Kai Douglas. He was actually my recruiting host back on my official visit, so we've been in relationships ever since then. So it was in June. So me and him just been tight relationship ever since then. He's been taking me under his wing, just doing the thing that a vet should do.
DJ, can you talk about the decision process to enroll early and how difficult that was for you?
Yeah, it was definitely hard because I'm a baseball guy, so I skipped my whole senior season, to come here, which I don't regret because I feel like, I get a head start on things, getting in the motion of things early and, just hitting the weight room early, trying to get bigger, faster, and stronger before the season play and maybe, get to touch the field as a freshman.
Chris, speaking of baseball, is that still in the plans for you down the road here?
Yes, sir.
Will be this season. How does that work for you with being an EE and such?
I don't get to play this season, but I'm gonna try after spring ball to go, get some cage work in, get some hitting in, and hopefully next spring I get to be out there.
What has been the tour of duty like? Obviously a huge adjustment from high school level where you're not doing a lot of the stuff right here. But what's it happened like for you so far?
Tour duty, it's been going. The first day was pretty rough, but as week by week it gets better. It's definitely the hardest thing I've ever done. Not gonna lie, but yeah, it was a shock. But as you get used to it, it gets better and better, and push in the best shape to be.
How's Lon in the back?
As a baseball guy, you're used to seeing people throwing with great velocity. Have you seen DJ spin the football yet, or what are your initial impressions of DJ Uiagalelei?
Yeah, we actually had some player-led things that we got out there on the field, ran some routes, and DJ spins it pretty good. Not even gonna lie, his deep ball is pretty unbelievable.
Having so many fellow freshman wide receivers in this class with you, and I think 3 y'all are already here in January. I guess how much have y'all helped each other to having kind of knowing the same position and being here together as the early enrollees?
Oh yeah, Camden and Lawayne, those are both my boys, and we meet sometimes, try to go over the playbook and help each other out, find out where we're gonna play at, and just learn the playbook pretty much.
Corey? When did you know you wanted to enroll early? Because most of these guys aren't as accomplished in a sport like you are in baseball. That's a lot to give up. You have teammates I'm sure you've been playing with for your whole lives. That's a really difficult decision. When did you start looking towards doing that, and when it came down to it, how hard was it to do?
That was a very difficult process to make. It was around, I think, maybe really December when I really honed in on one decision. Like, I was, hearing both sides of the baseball side and the football side. So, like, it was late December, like around the Orange Bowl time, when I really figured out that I wanted to come early.
Anything else for BJ? Aslan?
Where does that individual sort of drive or choice for you come from in terms of playing the recruiting game pretty straight on? A lot of guys want to take all the visits and, drag things out. Maybe for you, why are you able to have such a kind of clear head and decision-making process when it came to recruiting?
I really try to listen to, like, because we all know we all got recruiting talk, and then everybody's gonna feed it to you. So, like, I try to look at, like, what was real, and my opinion, Coach Neville's talk, and me and Coach Duke's relationship was the realest out of all the colleges that recruited me. So I just wanted something real and not nothing that was like sugar-coated.
Physical goals in terms of like weight room, do you get like an individual kind of meeting with Coach Storms for the goals they want you to do? I mean, do you get to tell them what you want to transform your body and what kind of goals you had in the weight room?
Oh yes, sir. They kind of gave me a choice because like my weight here was pretty good when I got here. But right now I'm weighing like 193, so that's kind of where I want to stick at. Just pack on more muscle, obviously, but really pound-wise, I think I'm pretty good.
Anything else? Okay, thanks, BJ.
Thank you, guys.